Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the 509 experience and get ready for lesson number 4. Listen cat. Let's go. Hey, welcome back to the 509 experience, man. Thank you for being here still with me. So, let's talk a little bit about our last lesson. We stopped at how to say 30 in English and in Creole, also in French. So today, what this lesson is going to be about, I'm going to teach you guys how to say 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 in Creole and in French. So, when we stop at 30, what we said was when you say 30, you put the 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning that is like a 31 is 30, 32 is 31 is 31, and 32 is 30. So in Creole, so you do the, how you say the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Creole, and the 3, 4, 5, you put the 30 in front of it, like 31, 32. So now in Creole, you say 40, in English you say 40, and in Creole you say 40. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna say 40. That's how you say 40 and 40 in French. So you're gonna take that 40 and you're gonna put the 1 behind it. So 41, 41, 42, 43, 44. That's 44. So you take the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember our first lesson? When we say that, this is how we say 1, this is how we say 2 in Creole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You say 40, 41, 41, 42, 43. You see what I'm saying? So 40. The way you say 50 in Creole is 50. It's the same thing for French, 50. So what you do, you take the same 1, 2, 3. You say 51, 51, 51, 52, 52, 53, 54, 55. So it's the same thing for 40. It's the same thing for 50. Now the way you say 60 in Creole is 60. 60. It's the same thing in French. So the same thing you do. 61, 62, 63, 63, 64, 65. So, but now here is the difference between 70 in Creole and 90. These are kind of different. So 70, and the way you say 70 in Creole is 70. Now you hear the sound 10. Remember when you were counting, you say 10 in Creole, and you go to 11, 12. So the way you say it in Creole is 70. After you say 70, it's 70. After you said 70, 70, you can't say 70. You can't say 70 because after 10 in Creole, the way you say 10, the next thing was 11. You understand what I'm saying? So it's 70, you say 71 for 71. So the English keep going with the 1 and 2, but the Creole, you change it from going to the 1 to 11. So 71, that's 71, 72, that's 72, 73. You see, now it's the other pattern after 9. When we say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So for 70, c'est 73, 74, that's 74, 75, that's 75, 76, 77, 77, 78, 78, 79, So you stop at 79. You can't say 60. You can't say that. But when you stop at 79, 80, it's 80. You say 80 in Creole is 80. You hear that? 80. So after you hear the sound 20, remember when we were counting, you say 20, 21, 22. So what you do, you say the way you say 80, which is 80, and then you said 81. That's 81. Because there is the 20. After 20 is 21. Remember that? So after 20 is 21, 22, 23, 24. So you just put the 80 in front of it because it said 80. You say 81, which is 81, 82, 82, 83 is 83, 84 is 84, 85, 85, 86, 87, 87, 88, 88, 89 is 89. Then you go to the way you say 90 in Creole is 90. Now you hear the sound dis, right? Dis. Every time you hear the sound dis, 11 is behind it. You see? It's just like when you hear 80, 21. So because of the way you say 90, 90 in Creole, so you're gonna go with the 11 again. You see? 90, 91 is 91, 92, 93, 93, 94, that's 94, 95, that's 95, 96, that's 96, 97, that's 97, 98, that's 98, 99, that's 99, 100. So, whenever you hear the sound 10, you go with the 11, 12, 13. Whenever you hear 20, you go with the 21, 22, 23. So, to be quick, the way you say 40 in Creole is 40. The way you say 50 in Creole is 50. The way you say 60 in Creole is 60. The way you say 70 in Creole is 70. The way you say 80 in Creole is 80. 80. If you say, I was saying the French too. 80. The way you say 90 in Creole is 90. Kind of like the same thing. Everything that I just said in Creole, kind of the same in French. And then the way you say 100 in Creole is 100. The only two that kind of go with the 11, 12, 13 is 70, which is 70, and then 90, which is 90. But 80, 81, and yeah. So basically, that's how you say this stuff. If you have any question about those are kind of like, a little bit different. If you have question about those and you would like me to help you more about with those, so shoot me an email, and I will be glad to help you guys out. Hope that I help you guys with that part, because I know some of my friends have a little bit of problem. They're good when you say 30 and 40, but once they start going to 60, they're like, okay, I don't know what to do. 70, how to do that. So I hope that I help you guys a little bit with this. And if you guys have any kind of issue with it, yeah, shoot me an email. You know what to do. Love you guys. So I hope to see you guys next week. So you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the emails. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for that. And I hope to see you guys next time. Male. Booyah!